And thank you for your inputs that you already started using some of the techniques that we use, and you already are taking the benefit of positive thinking. Okay, I hope you are all safe wherever you are. Stay safe, stay healthy, right? Uh, let's then move on to the today's topic. So, what are we going to learn today? So, we are going to learn today about personal brand. We will see how we can build personal brand. We will also see the importance of the personality. We'll talk about the personality types as well. So today is all going about your personality, right? It's going to be very interesting topic, and I think this you should all make notes, and whenever you have a question, either put it in the chat box. We are going to take it towards them in the end. Okay, so let's get started. So let's start with a positive quote today. Okay, so Charles Schwab, he was one of the great American businessman. He was owning lots of steel factories during 1800. He once said, the personality to a man is what perfume is to a flower, right? So if you see, this is more as if saying that this personality is your essence. Without your personality, you're nothing. You're just going to be like a flower which has no smell, right? And that means that particular flower is not, just cannot be used for various purpose what right now we are using for, right? So this is a very critical part of your life, and it is very important that you want to make sure that your personality is so attractive that people are coming towards you, they're talking to you, they enjoy talking to you, and that's the kind of thing you want to do. All right, so let's move on. So can somebody tell me what is a brand? What do you understand about a brand? So we have a lot of brands in the market, right? You have clothing brands, you have food brands, you have technology brands. What do you think of these brands? Valuable,
Yeah,
okay. They have some value, yes, right? Quality and authenticity, yes. What else?
uniqueness.
Uniqueness, okay. Best in the business, reputation, quality. Okay, so you see here, of course, some of these thing, product made by creativity, these are all the things, but that doesn't mean a brand. Okay, a brand is completely something else, and it's just not for clothes. It can be brand, can be for everything. Okay, in fact, what do we mean by when we say brand? Brand means the kind of perception we have towards that company. Okay, the kind of strong feeling, the strong positive feeling we have towards that company, or the kind of emotional touch we have that uh, uh, a company or a person, that is what we call as a brand, right? Attractive attribute, it says khushi, and then you have defining product. So not that, of course the products are there, the quality is there, but it is more about perception. Okay, and how do you feel about it? So can you please tell me, let's say, apart from these big companies, what could be a good brand you can think of? Let's say, what are the brands you can think in your city? Let's say Tata, okay. In your city, can you tell me some of the things in your Jodhpur city? What are the brands?
Uh,
Chaturbhuj,
but
probably sweet.
Bachraj uniform.
Okay, uniforms, right? Jodhpur Mishtan Bhandar, right? Now, can somebody tell me? Let's say you're in just next to your home, there is a pani puri wala, right? Um, do you think that has a brand or not?
Nope.
Arijit says no. What about others? No, no. So I think a lot of people are saying no, but actually that is the thing. So every every company has a brand. So even that pani puri wala has a brand, right? When a lot of people choose to go to that pani puri wala, that means people are associating with that pani puri wala, right? They have strong perception towards that pani puri wala. So that pani puri wala, even he has just a lorry, he is also a brand. Okay, because people get pulled towards this particular pani puri wala because of his brand. They say, okay, yes, I like the pani puri of here, right? So I'm going to go there. So he has a reputation. So a lot of people have strong feeling, right? So that's why we say every company, they can have a brand. Even you could be the smallest person there, I mean, the smallest company in the world, but still you can have a good brand. Okay. Now similar thing actually also exists for personality. Okay, even for individuals, they have a brand. Can you name anybody who has a who has become a very big brand, personal brand, not company but a person?
Mukesh
Elon
Ambani.
Musk, sir.
Mukesh Ambani. Okay,
Elon
who
Musk.
else?
Tata Birla.
Aditya Birla, Elon Musk, right? These are all, they are personal brand in themselves. Modi is a good brand. Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, they are big brand, right? So people associate with them. People aspire to be like them, and MSD is there. So lot of names are coming, right? So they are also personal brand, and when you like something about something, you have a good strong feeling towards it. I think you are going to like that personality, and once you invest in yourself. So these people, all the names which you have said, Kaka, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, MSD, they all have worked hard over the years. They have worked so hard that they have created a brand for themselves, right? So similarly, you can also do the same thing. You also think that, let's say, I'm Arijit, I should have some kind of personal brand. I am Prashant, I should have some kind of personal brand. I am Jetharam, I should have some kind of personal brand. So each student right now, whoever is in this particular room, can have his own personal brand, right? We how do we define the brand? It is essentially something who you are, correct? What you and how you do it, right? So I'm sure you in your friends group, you have a lot of people who are, let's say somebody has a really good sense of humor, right? And you say this person is very funny, so that means he has a personal brand, and people are associating that personal brand because of his sense of humor, right? So that's the kind of personal brand he has. Somebody who's very hardworking, people will say this guy is very hardworking, so he has become a personal brand. Somebody is really good in coding, then he will become a personal brand in that aspect, right? So every individual can become a personal, can have its own personal brand based on what you are doing, how you do it, and who actually you are. Okay, so I hope you are all ready to make a strong personal brand for yourself, because companies are also these days, they are looking for people who have a strong brand with themselves. Okay, so that's going to be very crucial, because just your good grades and a lot of extracurricular activities, they are not going to guarantee you a good place, good job, good career. But your what's going to stand out is your personal brand. Okay, so you'll have to work towards it. You want to make sure that you are able to impress your recruiters with your unique feature, with your kind of like one in a billion type of personality you are. Okay, so that's the kind of okay, somebody started sharing. Okay, let me share it back. All right, so that's the kind of person you also want to become. Okay, so now what are the keys through which we can create our personal brand? Okay, first is, one of the most important thing you can do is self-awareness. Self-awareness is very important to understand what kind of brand, personal brand you want to become. Because think about it, if you don't know yourself, then how the other people are going to understand you, right? What kind of personal brand you will create for yourself if you don't know about your own self, right? These companies, they also do exactly the same thing. Okay, from the beginning, they understand what kind of company we want to become, what kind of brand we want to show to the world, and then they accordingly work for it. Okay, so that's the kind of that's the kind of thing you should be doing as well, making sure that you are self-aware. And it's take a lot of work, hard work, lot of time it takes, but yes, it is possible to create, understand yourself, understand what kind of person you are. Okay, what you have to make sure is you have to understand your own behavior, like what kind of behavior you have. Let's say in particular situation, let's say in this particular situation, where you have the access to share your screen, you can unmute yourself and quickly talk, because nobody's controlling you here. So what kind of behavior are you going to show today is going to become your personal brand. If you stay silent, listen to me, then yes, everybody is going to appreciate your behavior. Let's say if you are not going to do that, you start scribbling, or you maybe start shouting, or let's say so those are the things which are not going to help your will not show a good behavior for yourself, right? So that's the kind of thing you do. Values, what kind of values you have. Let's say I'm really into the value of time management. I like punctuality. Okay, so whenever you tell me at 4 o'clock, so I'll definitely come at 4 o'clock. So I don't come at 4 o'clock 5 minutes or at 4 o'clock 10 minutes. I am very punctual. Okay, and that is my value. And if somebody comes late, then I don't like it, because you are breaking my value. Similarly, I'm sure you also have your own kind of value. Somebody like honesty, right? They want everybody to tell the truth, so that's their value. Somebody likes to always be upfront, so that's their value. So these are the kind of value. You have to understand what kind of values you have, what kind of behavior you have. Then is your habits. What kind of habits you are having. Are you having some good habits, bad habits? And how these habits are going to change your life, you have to understand from. So for that, when you want to do that, just wake up in the morning, and till the end of your day, start writing down what all things you have done, and then keep repeating that for a few days, and you'll understand what kind of habits you have, right? Your habits are things which you do automatically. Okay, you don't know, nobody has to tell you something. But let's say you, as soon as you enter your room, you start your TV. That becomes your habit, because you see the remote, you start your TV. That's a habit, right? So you want to see what kind of habits you have. Is this habit helping me or not? And then accordingly understand yourself. Then the needs, what kind of needs you have. Okay, do you like to have like some kind of security in your job? Let's say you want to have some financial needs are there. You want to have some kind of let's say psychological needs you have. So these are kind of things you want to understand, what kind of needs you have. So Abhijit has a question. Is it good to have habits? Yeah, definitely. I mean, everybody have habits. Okay, whatever you do for a period of over a period of time, I think that becomes your habit. Like I said, I mean, as soon as I enter the my house, I quickly remove my shoes. That is my habit, right? As soon as I go near my TV, I just pick up the remote and start television. That's a habit, right? uh, so lot of time you have. So very small things are also your habits, because you regularly do it, and you do it without thinking, because that is your automated behavior, that is automatically comes to you. You don't have to think. Okay, so that is your habit is. And then your emotion, what kind of emotions you have. Which are the situation where you get angry, which are the situation where you're laughing, which are the situation where you want to help others, right? So you have to understand these things, so that you can understand yourself. Okay, so these are some of the keys which you want to explore when you sit down in a room for like 1 or 2 hours. Sit down in a room and start thinking about it. What is my behavior, what is my values, what kind of habits I have, what are my actual needs, what kind of emotions I have, right? So these are the things which are going to give you a lot of good idea about what kind of person you are. So you'll be self-aware about it. Okay, you should also, like I said, I mean, you should also ask yourself a lot of questions. Why I'm doing this? Why do I do like this? So what kind of what should I be doing in this particular situation? What kind of person I want to become? So these lot of questioning once comes, you will understand yourself more and more better. Okay, a lot of people, the misconception, the myth here is that everybody think I understand myself, I know what I'm doing, I'm the control of my life. But that's very wrong, because you are not in control of your life. Your habits are taking over it, and you don't know what you're doing a lot of time, right? How do you differentiate between habit and addiction, right? I mean, there's nothing called a habit or I mean the addiction we generally use as a term for when you're doing some illegal consumption of drugs and things like those like alcohol, smoking, and those other things you do that. But they are also kind of a habit. Okay, just that they are not good for health, you also call them addiction. But generally the habits, otherwise they can be good habits and bad habits. and bad habits can actually bring down your success, bring down your popularity, bring down your productivity. So they are bad habits. Just that addiction is also one part of habit, but that's just that you're also consuming some other illegal or unuseful stuff along with that. I hope I answered your question, Lalit. Okay, but anyway, just hold on to all your questions. We are going to take all the questions towards the end. Okay, so I hope you understand that to understand yourself, first thing you have to understand is that you don't know anything about yourself. Okay, so with that, I think you will actually get into the mode where you will sit down for a while. You'll try to understand. By the way, quick question here. The way I'm talking, am I going too fast? Just let me know so that I can slow down. Are you comfortable the way I'm talking?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, it is okay.
Go on, sir.
Okay, some people also say no as well. So maybe I'll slow down and maybe I'll also mix it up with Hindi or something. All right. Okay, so I hope this is clear, right? Now, how we can do use this self-awareness technique to understand yourself. Okay, so there are this particular Johari model, window model is what we are going to use, which is going to give you a good idea about yourself. Okay, so here the first thing is open areas or free areas. Okay, this is an area where what all your behavior, values, your habits are, they are known to you as well as to everybody around you. Okay, so let's say you are always on time, you are punctual, and your faculty knows it, your friends knows it, you know it. So then it is a open area. That means everybody know this particular fact about you, right? So this is something which is out there, so you don't have to find it out. You now know it, so then you accordingly just write it down. Okay, this is one of the thing I know and others also know about me. All right. Second is a blind area. Okay, this blind area is something which is you don't know about yourself but other people know, right? There are many situations in life when you get angry, right? But you feel that you're not always angry, and you think that you are calm person, you don't get angry very quickly. But your friends and family, they think that you get angry quickly, right? तो उस केस में क्या होगा कि that particular idea, you know that you don't get angry but the other people know that you get angry, right? So that's a mismatch. So you want to find it out कि ऐसी कौन सी चीजें हैं जो मैं करता हूं लेकिन मुझे पता नहीं है लेकिन बाकी लोग को पता है. Okay, that is the kind of thing you want to do. So how you can find out these blind areas? Can somebody give an idea how you can find out those things? It's very easy. कैसे पता करेंगे?
By asking friends and family.
Exactly,
taking their opinion.
Correct. Take the feedback. Go sit with your friends, with your family, with your faculty, and ask for feedback. Sir, can you tell me something which I don't know? What do you think is right with me? What do you think is wrong with me? And then you take out those points and then try to understand yourself. कि अरे यार ये तो मुझे पता ही नहीं था, ऐसा मैं ऐसा भी करता हूँ क्या? So then you should stop doing it, or if it is useful, then you should start doing it more and more, right? So that is your blind area. Now there is a hidden area. Third is a hidden area, which means these are some of the things which you know. आपको पता है कि आपके पास ये features हैं, ये characteristics है, but other people don't know. Okay, so let's say for example, I like singing, correct? I like singing, but I don't sing in front of other people. So I know that I'm a good singer, मगर मेरे दोस्तों को पता नहीं है, मेरी family को पता नहीं है, so they don't know about this, right? So that's a hidden area because other people, they don't know it. अगर मैं अचानक से suddenly किसी stage पे जाके गाना चालू कर दूंगा, तो then people will be very surprised. Okay, I never knew यार Dinesh you can sing, right? So that's a hidden area because I never told anybody, I never performed it outside, so nobody knows it. So this is a place where you can actually try to have more and more disclosure, right? You disclosure is one way. What you can do, you can go and tell other people कि यार तेरे को पता है क्या, मेरे को singing भी आता है, right? I go and start telling my family, I start telling my friends कि मेरे को singing भी आता है. This is one of my other feature, right? Maybe I go and perform on any stage, and then people will come to know अरे तेरे को singing भी आता है. So that's a hidden area. I want to expose it. I want the whole world to know that I also have the skill, and that is something I want to tell the world. And then there is a finally, which is an unknown area. Okay, unknown area is which either you also don't know, and other people also don't know about you. So there are also some areas. ऐसा कब होता है? कुछ cases में ऐसा होता है, right? So let's say I'll give you a very good example कि we always thought कि all the people who are employing their staff, they are always, let's say for a company XYZ, they thought my boss is really good, he is giving me salary on time and everything, और कभी भी मुसीबत होगी तो भी वो मुझे हेल्प करेगा. बट लेट्स से सडनली लॉकडाउन आया और लॉकडाउन में उसने सबका सैलरी काट दिया, राइट? So this was not known to anybody. Everybody thought कि my boss is really good person और वो मुझे सैलरी वगैरह टाइम वगैरह पे देता है. मगर जब लॉकडाउन आया, बिकॉज वो सिचुएशन, इट वाज वेरी न्यू सिचुएशन फॉर एवरीबडी. So you couldn't understand about that person. That was an unknown area. But later you realize कि लॉकडाउन में एक्चुअली हमारे बॉस ने हमारा पैसा नहीं दिया. Correct? So that's an unknown area, because that kind of situation never came. So you never know about that particular feature of that particular person, right? So I hope this is going to be very useful. So like I said, things which are out there in open, you know about them. Try to find out what are your blind areas, what are the things. For that you go and talk to your friends, family, so that you can identify more such things. And then finally, whatever your hidden areas are, you start going telling it to people or expose it to the world. Okay, and some of the unknown areas, with the time they will expose themselves, and with that you can take appropriate action. Okay, so let's move on. So what are the benefit of self-awareness? There are a lot of benefit of actually knowing yourself better. First thing is you actually become very good decision maker, right? Because a lot of time you get into a complex situation और आपको पता नहीं है मुझे क्या करना चाहिए. But if you know yourself, then you can actually make a good decision. अगर आपको कोई बहुत ज़्यादा complex task मिला है, and then you know that you are a hardworking person, so then you are going to say yes, I'm okay to take up this project. क्योंकि आपको पता है कि आप में उतना स्टेमिना है, आप में उतना नॉलेज है कि यू कैन वर्क ऑन दिस, राइट? बट इफ यू डोंट नो एनीथिंग अबाउट योरसेल्फ, देन यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू मेक अ डिसीजन कि मुझे यार ये प्रोजेक्ट लेना चाहिए कि नहीं लेना चाहिए. So that becomes very difficult. So it's really good that you know yourself so that you can make a better decisions. You are also very proactive. Sometimes कुछ नया सीखने का को करने का नया सीखना है या कुछ नया एक्टिविटी करना है. So then you can be very proactive and start doing those activities if you know yourself better. Another is I think it's really helpful for your self development, because आपको hidden areas से या blind areas से जो चीजें आपको पता चलेगी, then you can make a plan for them, those things, and improve yourself. Because if you know that some of these things, my friends and family, they don't like it, then I must actually spend time to improve those skills. Okay, so that is very important. You also get to see things from the perspective of others, because once you take the feedback, you also, क्योंकि हमारे मन में तो यही रहता है कि I'm a really good person, I know everything, and on all these kind of things, correct? But when you go and talk to other people, you will always get to see something new about yourself. And once you know about it, then you can actually see from those perspective, those things, and then accordingly change your behavior. Okay, I think self-control is a really good thing which comes once you know yourself. You know your limitation कि यार ये काम मुझसे नहीं होगा, तो I'll control myself and will not get involved into this. You can also work creatively, productively if you know yourself better. And I think communication में it really helps because then exactly accordingly you can make commitments. Because office में अगर आप कोई भी commitment बनाते हैं, so you want to make sure कि you understand what are the implication of it, and then accordingly you are actually making a commitment. Okay, so there are a lot of benefits are there. So it is worthwhile to spend a couple of hours, or maybe even a day, or maybe a few hours every week to understand yourself. And like I said, a lot of people, they think they know themselves, but that's not the case. So make sure that you are spending some time alone to find out about your own. Okay, So how you can do that, how you can increase your own self-awareness? Okay, first thing I already told you that sit alone, take out some time, couple of hours, and try to think about all the situation. Go down how you behaved or how you scored less percentage in classroom, or let's say how you behaved when there was a function and you were actually very happy to do something during that function, right? So take out time and start asking yourself a lot of questions and see what kind of behavior you show during such situations. Okay. Second is practice mindfulness. I think we talked about mindfulness yesterday. It's very, very important. That means living in the moment, right? Living in the moment without judging yourself and completely understanding what kind of thoughts and feelings you're having. So that's very, very helpful, because if you do that, then you know what kind of thoughts you are having, uh, what kind of feelings you have, and then accordingly you can take an action on that, right? I told you yesterday, don't take any kind of reaction, but always go for action. Okay. Write your observations. So whenever you give yourself some time about your so keep writing it, because generally we think that लिखने की क्या जरूरत है, we don't take notes as well. Right? I don't know how many of you are taking notes. Can you just tell me how many of you are taking notes here? Yes, no? So it's really a good habit to write wherever you are. So a lot of successful people, they actually keep a notebook with them. So whenever they have an idea, whenever they see something, they keep writing it. So it's good that you also take out time, think about yourself and start writing it. Practice listening. I think feedback, if you go and try to get a feedback, I think it's very, very important that you have a good listening skills, because a lot of time we start interrupting the other people. नहीं नहीं मैं तो जानता हूँ, मुझे पता है तू क्या बोलने वाला है, right? So we don't want to do that. Let other person finish what he want to say, and then accordingly you take an action on that. Okay. Next is of course, like I said, take the feedback. Once you take the feedback, you will get to know about yourself from a different angle. All right. And I'm happy that a lot of students, they're saying they're writing, taking notes, and that's nice. Okay. So once you do that, now there are two things I want you to do. First is, once you do these activities, 5 things, like you take the feedback, you spend time for yourself, you practice the mindfulness, then what you do is you declare yourself that I am self-aware and these are the things I do. And then you should actually go and talk to one of your friend and family, and they should also agree about it. You should say, okay, these are the things, these are my characteristics, these are my behavior, and then the other person should agree to it कि हाँ तुम बोलोगे कि मैं हमेशा पंक्चुअल हूँ, मैं हमेशा सच बोलता हूँ, मैं हमेशा टाइम से काम करता हूँ, so these are my things. And then somebody else, your friend, family should agree, हाँ ये सही है. If they don't agree on something, then try to work on it. Okay. And once you work on it, then again you have to go back. So then you have to make a statement that yes, I have improved my self-awareness. Okay. And then go back to the same person and then say कि do you agree or not? Okay. So उससे क्या होता है कि आपको एक confirmation मिलता है कि whatever changes you have made, somebody is actually seeing that changes in your life. All right. So this is very, very important, that when you do self-awareness activity, you also involve another person, take their feedback, and they should also agree. Once you tell them that this is my qualities are there, this is my behavior, do you agree with that or not? All right. I hope you are going to do that. Can you just tell me in the chat box, are you going to practice this? Are you going to work on your self-awareness? Sang Singh says yes. Arjit, Khushi, Safal, Ajay, Lalit, Kalpit. Great, great. All right. So now the thing is, we talk about this thing, self-awareness, everything, right? But still, a lot of people, they don't do it. Okay. Why do you think they don't do it? Okay. One of the most important factor there is because they are comfortable the way they are living right now. Okay. And because of that, they never go out of their comfort zone, and then they start discovering new things, right? So a lot of people actually don't do this self-awareness exercise, or they don't improve themselves because they don't want to change. They are comfortable the way they are, and they don't want to change, they want to take any kind of additional exercise, additional time they don't want to spend, right? But believe me, this is one of the biggest mistake. Comfort zone is actually a trap. On the screen you can actually see it. If you give something to lot of things to eat and put them in a jar, that mouse is going to eat a lot, right? But then eventually after some time you're going to see that I'm stuck in that particular jar. That cannot with your own life. Okay, so that is something you want to avoid. You don't want to do that. All right, so now what you have to do is you actually have to move out of your comfort zone, because if you want to get into a growth zone, if you want to grow, you have to move out of your comfort zone. So you have heard this phrase that only 1% of the people are the richest of the rich, right? In India also, roughly 3 to 4% people are paying tax and they are among the richest of the rich, right? So these are the people who actually moved out of their comfort zone. They did something extraordinary and they become a part of either learning zone or growth zone, and they become so successful, right? So what happens in comfort zone? Comfort zone is somewhere we are very happy. We take life as granted. We do whatever we are supposed to do. We spend our time doing regular activities, right? Fear zone is a next zone, because we don't come out of the comfort zone because we are very fearful कि यार change आएगा तो I can't do that, I'm not going to do it. So you never go outside this fear zone. Fear zone में क्या होता है कि you are fearful because there are things are uncertain, right? So this one good example is your lockdown, correct? Lockdown was a fear zone. लॉकडाउन में क्या करना था किसी को कुछ पता नहीं था, बट देन यू हैव टू कम आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन. योर कंफर्ट जोन वाज every day you get up, you go to your college, you go to canteen, you enjoy your classrooms, and then you come back. That was your comfort zone. But because of the lockdown, then you were trapped inside the house, and then that was a fear zone. Then you don't know what to do. तो लॉकडाउन में रफली अराउंड 25% लोगों ने, जो मैंने सर्वे लिया था, जो क्वेश्चन मैंने डाला था, उसमें 25% लोगों ने बोला है कि आई डिडंट वर्क ऑन एनी स्किल, राइट? तो उनको पता ही नहीं चला मुझे करना क्या है, सो दे डिडंट डू एनीथिंग. But there was actually a lot of things they could have actually done, right? So people in the fear zone, they didn't do anything. But there are people who actually went to learning zone. They said yes, lockdown तो आ गया है, तो now I have to take care of these things. I can't avoid it anymore, right? So what these people in the learning zone they did is they followed all the instructions, the instruction given by their parents, the instruction given by their faculty, instruction given by the government. They followed all those instructions. Okay, उनको बोला कि ये करो तो यो किया, वो किया तो वो किया, असाइनमेंट सबमिट किया, ऑनलाइन असाइनमेंट भी किया, ऑनलाइन एग्जाम भी दिया, एवरीथिंग दे डिड. Are really good people. I mean, that means they came out of the fear zone and they moved out to the learning zone. Okay, but they were still bound to the limitation of the instruction. जो instruction दिया वही किया, additionally कुछ नहीं किया, right? But then there are like more than 10% of the people, they learned so many new skills during the lockdown, and nobody told them. किसी ने उनको बोला नहीं कि यार ये नया सीख लो, but they were there at the home. सो उन्होंने सोचा कि चलो कोई नया ऑनलाइन कोर्स कर लेते हैं, कोई लैंग्वेज सीख लेते हैं, कोई कुकिंग क्लास ज्वाइन कर लेते हैं, कोई मेडिटेशन कर लेते हैं, एक्सरसाइज कर लेते हैं. सो दीज आर द पीपल हु एक्चुअली मूव्ड आउट ऑफ कंफर्ट जोन and jumped directly into the growth zone. And now these are the people who are very very confident about themselves, and they know what kind of things they could do, and they know what kind of these situations, if they come, what kind of reaction they can give to you. Okay, I hope you also try to move out of your comfort zone and try to go towards your growth zone. This is going to be very important. Okay, next, mimetic theory of desire. Okay, if you don't, where we are just copying, is to actually copy, right? And I think भेड़ चाल, हिंदी में हम बोलते हैं ना भेड़ चाल. भेड़ चाल का मतलब है कि we are just like sheeps, right? एक शीप जहां जाएगा उसके पीछे पीछे भीड़ उसके पीछे पीछे चली जाएगी, और जहां भीड़ जा रही है बाकी शीप, राइट? सो इसमें एक आप एग्जांपल देखेंगे कि अगर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ डिजायर है जो ट्रायंगल के आप देख रहे हैं, तो देन ए पर्सन को भी वही चाहिए तो बी उसको कॉपी करेगा, बी को भी वही चाहिए. और अगर बी को अगर वो चीज चाहिए तो ए भी उसको कॉपी करके वही चीज उसको चाहिए, राइट? सो दैट्स अ वेरी वेरी बैड थिंग, बिकॉज यू डोंट नो, आपका तो खुद का तो कोई डिसीजन ही नहीं है. करेक्ट। आपने तो किसी और को देखा कि यार ये तो इकोनॉमिक्स में ये सब्जेक्ट ले रहा है, तो मैं भी वही सब्जेक्ट ले लेता हूँ, राइट। आपके आपके ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट्स भी होते हैं और कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स आपको लेने भी पड़ते हैं, राइट। सो जैसे हमने क्या करते हैं, हम लोग खुद से अपना कोई सब्जेक्ट नहीं लेते, मेरा फ्रेंड ये ले रहा है तो चलो मैं भी यही ले लेता हूँ, राइट। सो दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ थिंग व्हिच हैपन, राइट। यू फॉलो, आप खुद से अपना डिसीजन नहीं लेते, सो दैट्स अ वेरी वेरी बैड। एंड व्हाई इट हैपेंस, बिकॉज आपका खुद का कोई अवेयरनेस ही नहीं, इंटरेस्ट किसमें है, आपका स्ट्रेंथ है, आपका वीकनेस किधर है, then you just do, okay, and that is very very bad for your professional life, okay. So let's see people who have a different mindset. So there are a lot of people who are with the passive mindset and people who are with the active mindset. पैसिव माइंडसेट वाले लोगों का मानना है कि दिस इज नॉट माई फॉल्ट, ओके। उनकी कभी गलती होती नहीं है, उन्होंने आज तक कोई गलत काम किया ही नहीं है, उनसे कभी कोई गलती हुई नहीं है। जो भी गलती होती है उसमें वो किसी न किसी दूसरे को ब्लेम कर देते हैं, ओके। अगर लेट पहुंचते हैं तो सर ट्रैफिक ट्रैफिक ज्यादा था इसलिए लेट पहुंचा, सर मैं स्टॉक मार्केट में पैसा चला गया, अरे मेरे दोस्त ने मुझे बोला था कि ये कंपनी में पैसा लगा ले, उसकी गलती है, राइट। तो पैसिव माइंडसेट वाले लोगों की कभी कोई गलती होती नहीं है, वो उनके लिए हमेशा एक हथियार रहता है कि मैं किसी और को ब्लेम कर देता हूँ, और वो काफी खुश हो जाते हैं कि मेरी गलती नहीं है, मैंने तो सही काम किया, लेकिन किसी और की वजह से ये सब कुछ हो गया, ठीक है। बट पीपल हु आर एक्टिव माइंडसेट वाले जो लोग होते हैं कि दे आर द वन हु सेज हाउ आई कुड बीट द ट्रैफिक, हाउ आई कुड हैव प्लान्ड द ट्रैफिक इन सच अ वे सो दैट आई विल बी ऑलवेज इन माय ऑफिस और इन माय कॉलेज एट टाइम, राइट। दे ऑलवेज से कि यार ये तो दिस इज माय, that's the kind of attitude also every, सर आज काम नहीं कर पाया क्योंकि घर में लाइट नहीं थी, आज काम आज तो प्रोजेक्ट टाइम पे सबमिट नहीं कर पाया क्योंकि सर बाहर बहुत हवा चल रही थी, मैं प्रिंट आउट लेने जा सका, राइट। सो want you to change your that mind, that what kind of things could have stopped you, and then say okay yes this is my fault and I could have probably done something about it. अगर ट्रैफिक था तो आई कुड हैव प्लान्ड, आई शुड हैव लेफ्ट लेट्स से मे बी 5 मिनट अर्ली, 10 मिनट्स अर्ली, करेक्ट। अगर अगर सेल्स लो है किसी किसी कंपनी में, तो then it is your fault, maybe you're not helping, you're not working properly, or there are things you should be doing more, right. So this is going to be very very important for your professional life, that you understand that you don't make excuses, because आप professional life में if you are doing that nobody is going to like you, सब यही बोलेंगे कि यार ये तो दूसरों को ही ब्लेम करता है, खुद की तो कभी कोई गलती बताता ही नहीं है, right. So make sure that wherever possible, you make sure that you try to analyze it from the point of view saying that yes ये मेरा गलती है, तो मैं इसको कैसे अच्छा कर सकता था, right, okay. So now I just told you about things like what kind of personality problems you have. Now let's try to understand for your own personality. Another expert in house talk about one here to the end of this session and going to
Japan sir.
Thank you, Dinesh. I hope I'm audible to everybody, right?
Yeah, Japan, you are audible. I'm Professor Arvind Verma. So I formally welcome you in the session.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. I hope everybody
it was nice
is liking
listening you both guys. It was very helpful. So please continue, Japan. You please continue.
Thank you, sir. I think I will add the PPT. So yeah, Dinesh can help me out. That's fine. So friends, I think you've been talking and understanding on personality. Okay. So let's just take some thoughts. Okay. I hope everybody is able to listen what I'm saying, completely audible to all. So let's take when we talk of personality, what Dinesh has been talking you till now has been pushing you on what should be there as an individual. So when we talk of personality, we have normally been correlated it with the physical existence. Like if we say somebody is having a good personality, the first thing which comes in your mind is, he's tall, he's handsome, he looks good, or, like he has a fair skin, he has a long hair, his dressing sense is very good. That's what we always compare when we talk of personality. I hope a large of you would agree to what I'm saying, that, whenever we say personality, the first things and the first thoughts that come in our mind is physical sense, right? I hope a lot of you think in that manner, right? Just keep on putting yes or no in a simple manner, so we just be on the same track, that's what we think, that's what we have a thought. But it is not. Personality is a very strong word. Personality is such a deep word, and it defines every individual. So let me ask you a certain things. Let me tell you what comes to your mind when I say the lion. हम शेर की बात करते हैं ना. When I say lion, what is the first thing that comes in your mind when I speak lion, or when you listen lion, or when you see a lion, right? हम शेर को देखते हैं तो first thing what is that which comes in your mind? King, fierce, strength, ferocious, right? Amazing English, Vidhi, right? Good word. Roar, yes. Strong and fearless, correct. King. So similarly, when I say elephant, what does come in your mind when you hear elephant or hathi? Gigantic, right? Huge, yes. Sweet one, dangerous. So wild, okay. Huge, massive. Now this is the premise of what I'm talking. So I just said we normally tend to see and talk on the physical factors when we talk of an individual. So like I asked for lion, uh, everything which you correlated to a lion, be it roar, be it a king, be it strength, be it fearless, a large part doesn't come from the physical view. What you see, it doesn't come. It's more of the characteristics of a lion. That a lion is fearless. It's very strong. When I asked you about the elephant, most of you said huge, giant, big, moose, heavyweight. It's physical. So the point which I'm talking, and the reason why we are talking, is this: we restrict ourselves in judging someone when we talk of the term personality to a very minimal physical sense, which is not correct actually, and which you can see from when we talk of a lion. When we say lion and a roar, so a roar of a lion, what does it expect? What does it tell? Let's say when we talk of a lion, you say a roar, or the strength, or the king. Why is it the king? So we can conclude why we consider it the king of the jungle is because it is better among the others. Agree? Why is it better among the others? Maybe it has better thinking, it has better physical features, which is a part of personality, but not everything of what personality is. It has all the other characteristics which are required to be good and be successful. That's about animal. We're not here to talk about animal or zoology. It's just an example. But we are going to talk about personality, about us, about me as an individual, about us as a society, about people. Every individual has a definition. uh, we had a great match today and we won the match against England. But when we talk of players, what we say is, when we talk of Rahul Dravid, what is he called? What is Rahul Dravid called? I hope a lot of you watch cricket and are fans of cricket. Even yesterday, we would have talked of the Indian team. So we call him the wall. Why do we call him the wall? Because the wall is unbreakable. The wall is strong. The wall doesn't easily break. it's not easy to cross from one side of the wall to other side of the wall. So the wall is strong is what we talk, and that's what the character of Mr. Rahul Dravid is. He has strong determination. When he goes to bat, he just sticks there as a wall. It's difficult. We always say there's a lot of jokes going around when Rahul Dravid was playing, and we had a bowler from Pakistan called Shoaib Akhtar. He used to run, half the mile, half the stadium. He used to run, bowl, and what Rahul Dravid used to do is he used to just let the ball go. Just imagine the thought of that bowler who ran half a mile, bowl, and this guy has no impact to that. So that's what a personality is. Similarly, when we talk of Dhoni, a lot of people say about Dhoni is cool captain, cool head. You never see him getting angry, and that's what his personality is. We say he's a cool guy. That's what a lot of people say. On the other side, we have Kohli. People say he's very animated. He's always animated. He reacts to situation very quickly. So similarly, personality of an individual, or if I say, what is your personality? People around you, there are a lot of faculties, the students. So you within your friends group or within your class, you have names for your friends. The names of your friends is because of somebody physically not looking good, or somebody being funny, somebody being intelligent, somebody being, like you just make fun of it in terms of the way they speak, the way they wear. So every individual is addressed with one thing, or the personality. There is something which depicts an individual, which defines an individual. Personality defines us. So it's, if we say that आपका personality क्या है, what is your personality? So my personality is combination of, अगर हम मैथ्स पढ़े तो personality is combination of my feelings, it's combination of the thoughts I have, it's combination of my physical sense, what I look into, and it's combination of my actions. So my thoughts, my physical appearance, my actions, that would define what I am. Okay, so if I always come to college on time for the 4 years of my engineering, 2 years of my MBA, if I always attend all my sessions on a regular basis, I submit all my assignments on regular basis, you become a disciplined student. That's how people will call you, that he is a very disciplined student, he is very dedicated student, he is very honest, he is always on time. So your actions, the way you present yourself and the way you do, have defined yourself. There is another set of individual who never comes on time, who always submits the assignments late. I'm sure most of you would submit it on the last day, and on the last day, in the last hour of the deadline. That's something which is crazy in engineering, कि आपको अगर 3 महीना भी मिलता है तो 3 महीने के बाद भी the day of submission everybody is going to submit. I don't know how it happens. Suddenly everybody was researching for 3 months or not. I don't know. Like it's a thing which batch to batch, years to years have not been understood. Since the time we were studying and the time we see now, like 15 years, still the same story. Last day only they submit. But that's how people define themselves. That's how people have been doing it. Even the students, somebody who plays good cricket will say he's a cricketer. That's the profession and that's the career. But a lot of things depends on the physical sense. So can we have the next slide? Right, so that is what it happens. It's the pattern of thoughts and emotions. It's physiological and physical. It's the behavior, it's the action, and it's all these things combined. It's what my personality is. So aap kaun ho, this defines. Swami Vivekananda said your character is your personality. Now he complicates, he simplifies it, is how we look at it. He says your character is your personality. Now, what is the character of an individual? How would you say, if I ask you, or you have to define your character on your own, what is your character as an individual? What would you put across? Everybody can answer. How would you define yourself as a character? कैसे हो आप? अगर एक वर्ड में आपको डिफाइन करना है, आप कैसे हो? I'll say I'm thoughtful. Okay, I'll say I am thoughtful. वैसे आप कैसे हो? What defines you as an individual? You're expressive, you're overthinker, you're a gentleman. Yeah, I think we have a large people of introvert, correct? Yes, humble, carefree and humble, amazing combination. Huh? You can be carefree and you can also be humble. The two sides, but yes, very nice, extraordinary. Okay, heavy word, curious, hard work, introvert. Okay, so I think the one answer which is repeated twice is introvert. So the entire objective of this is to eliminate this kind of personality, which is being an introvert. So I think that's what we'll be doing here. So that's good. So, and another thing which was repeated was humble. So correct, simply great. Okay, that's really good. So this is what defines me. Okay, can you the next slide? Right. So what you have given is the kind of personalities. Human beings, when we talk of people, we are all different. Okay, every person has different characteristics, likes, dislikes. Our thoughts are different, our actions are different. I'll just give you an example. If in school, teachers used to ask us to stand up and read, okay, from our books. Everybody used to read from the same book, but the tone, the method of reading, the emphasis on certain words, the flow of reading, the imagination when we read the same thing is different. I'll just give you an example of all of you. Okay, I'm just narrating a sentence. Just imagine that in your mind. Okay, just have a vision about it in your mind. A ball is bowled. A ball is bowled, and the batsman hits it for a 6. Okay, what did I say? A ball is bowled and the batsman hit it for a 6. एक बॉल डाला और बैट्समैन ने उसको 6 लगाया. Can everybody just put in across कि जो मैंने ये कहा उसमें आपने कौन से बॉलर को विजुअलाइज किया और कौन से बैट्समैन को विजुअलाइज किया? If everybody noted here, right? Which bowler did you visualize and which batsman did you visualize? Can everybody type here? Ashwin and Moin Ali. Okay, then further. I hope all of you like cricket. The reason we talk of cricket is majority of you are aware of cricket. So, okay, Malinga and Dhoni, MSD, Broad and Yuvraj, Bumrah and Dhoni, me and my brother, nice, Bumrah and Williamson. Okay. Any other thing? Me, Dhoni. Okay, you thought of a movie. So see, we've got certain answers. Now, the same line and everybody had a different thought. Same situation. Everybody had a different thought. Now, let me give you an example. You're going on a road. Okay, you're going on your bike. Suddenly, there are two people going on a bike, not you. There are two people going on a bike and they crash with a car. Okay, there is a situation. The two people are going and they crash with a car. What will you people do? If you are riding the bike, what will you do? There is no injury. Okay, there is no injury which has happened, but yes, the bike has some expenses to be done and the car has some expenses to be done. So there are multiple things can happen, but largely what will happen is a situation, the bike guy will come down, he'll get the car driver and thrash him. Okay, बहुत मारेगा. Physical, he'll get physical and he'll punch him. दूसरा situation होगा, बाइक वाला उतरेगा, गाड़ी वाला उतरेगा, the car wala will thrash the bike guy. Third situation, the bike guy will come up, the driver will come up and both will abuse each other like anything for 10-15 minutes. They'll both will have not get into a physical thing, but they'll abuse. And there's another situation, the fifth way. The bike person will stand up, he'll see everything is fine, nobody has got a physical damage on individual, we are all healthy. He'll start the bike and go away. Out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which person you feel is more logical and decent? Okay. So I think all of you are safely saying the fifth person. I am sure अगर आप में से कोई ये बाइक वाला होगा, you could be 1, 2, 3, 4. I am sure not the fifth one. Okay, honestly, because that's what we've seen. कि आप लोग यहाँ पे 5 बोल रहे हो, the decent guy. I am sure. और अगर आपके पास में आपका दोस्त का बाइक भी जा रहा है, उसने देखा है तो वो भी उतर के all 4 of you will grab the driver. That's what happens, but that should not happen. So the reason I gave you this example is because when we see a situation from outside and when we are part of a situation, there are two different personalities. When I see this, I will say the fifth person, the fifth person is the right person. But if I'm a part of the situation, maybe I will not advocate being the fifth person. I will advocate being maybe the 1, 2, 3 guy, because I'm a part of that situation and I have been into it. I am hit in the with the car. So I am not happy. Okay, so I'm not happy, and so I'll not be the fifth guy. So the personality changes from situation to situation, though we all have everything. So these are 5 personality traits. So personality has been a thing of research for years. Everybody has personality. It's difficult to tell you that be this or be that. But personality has gone through a lot of research. A lot of people have done research on personalities. The behavioral scientists, the psychologists, they've studied the successful people. They've studied on the traits of these people, their actions, and in US and other states, they also have a lot of research which they do with children on personality from the time they're very young. So I'll just give you one example of this personality. So even patience. So these are few of the 5 personality, largely 5 personality traits. We've taken 16 personality traits based on certain research and which are very popular. Then we have also idealized the studies which a lot of people have done, that ऐसा बंदा अच्छा है, ऐसा बंदा बुरा है. It depends. It's theoretical. Practical things can be different, but yes, theoretical, largely these things have been true. So I'll just give you one example. So there was a study of children having patience at a very young age. What happens to these students when they grow up? Okay, so that's the study of the research. So what researchers did was that they did this research for the students who were studying in class 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so what they were doing is they were calling each student one by one in the classroom. Okay, correct. So they were calling each student in the classroom, and they're putting a jar of chocolate to them. And then once the student is there, then the instructor will tell that student that I have to go for some work. I'll be back. The time I'm back, if you don't eat any of these chocolates, the entire jar of chocolates is yours. ये पूरा चॉकलेट का जार मैं आपको दे दूंगा. मैं बाहर से वापस आऊं तब तक आप एक भी चॉकलेट मत खाना. तो ऐसा उन्होंने किया. There were multiple things. A few students did not pick a single chocolate. They waited, and when they came back, they got the entire bowl of chocolates. Few students ate 1, 2, and left. Others, like they cheated, and there were few who ate all of them. There were few who just took it up and ran away. Now, after this study, they let it go, and then they went back and checked these students 20 years later, right, when they were graduated and what profession they were in. And the people who did not eat the chocolates and who waited patiently, they were more successful and in better professions as compared to the people who were in the other thing. So then they derived the entire things based on various personality traits. And there were few people who went into sports. There were few people who went into profession like being a lawyer, few into being a banker, few being into an entrepreneur. So based on that, so this is one of the study which I gave an example, and a series of such research and such studies has been done in psychology for years. They've studied on the children, putting people in the room, getting what is happening. So a lot of things of this has happened to identify. When we say why all these things are done, it's just done to know that, to identify and learn that what could be an ideal personality, what could be a good personality, because everything can be taught. Being a good person, being a good personality, how to build a character, it all depends on you, because as we said, it depends on your thoughts, it depends on your emotions, it depends on your action. And can anyone control that? No one. Can anyone control your thoughts? Can anyone control your emotions? Can anyone control your actions? Maybe if you can control yourself, there are a lot of people. So even people like Robin Sharma or the greats, what they're trying to teach people today is how to control your mind, how to control your thoughts, because they are the seed, they are the origin of everything what we do. I think yesterday Dinesh would have also put a quote to you of Mahatma Gandhi that what your thoughts are gets into what there is a thought that gets into action, and what gets into action defines your destiny. That's what Mahatma Gandhi have also written. So a lot of highly intellectual people say that having a good personality is having a good thought. That's what you already learned yesterday. So what we are doing today, a lot of people come and talk to us, like, was personality, why do you teach personality? Personality, everybody is different, like, let them be different. Why do you want to generalize them? We don't want to generalize anyone. What the objective is to make you aware that these are the different kinds of people, these are the various different kinds of personalities which are possible, because we don't self observe, we are not self aware, and we don't give time to ourselves, honestly. So again, one thing which Swami Vivekananda have said is, if you don't talk to yourself every day, you miss talking to a great personality. Now, such a strong statement कि अगर आप खुद से बात नहीं करते हो रोज, तो आप बहुत ही अमेजिंग पर्सनालिटी से बात करना मिस करते हो. So that is what this entire process which we are doing is, to know yourself, the know self. And once you know self, bang on, you get everything. So these are the personalities. Can we have the next slide, Dinesh? Yes. Yeah, next. This is what we just talked of. Okay, we can run through the pictures. You all know him. You all know him, right? Who are these people? Who is this? Is Ratan Tata? Okay, Prashant, this is Ratan Tata. Amazing, good to know. Okay, who is this guy? Dhirubhai Ambani, correct? Dhirubhai Ambani. Maybe no, he is Dhirubhai Ambani. He's not Ratan Tata. We've got Ratan Tata also. Can we the next slide? Who is this guy? ये कौन है? आप लोग इनको जानते हो? Elon Musk, correct? Which company does he belong to? Which company is he running currently? Tesla. What's Tesla all about? SpaceX, Tesla, flying, amazing. So maybe the today's generation is following Elon Musk like anything, and they follow everything what he does. Amazing. Can we have the next picture? This person is called Ratan Tata. Okay, for the one who mismatched, I think this is like the exam जहाँ पे आपका आता है match A and B, तो गलती से आपने mismatch कर दिया. It's fine. So why are we showing these pictures? Because when you, let's start from Ratan Tata. If you hear about him, what's the first thing which comes in your mind? What connects you with Ratan Tata? If I say Ratan Tata, for me, he's trust. Okay. Abhijit said nano. right? So what connects you with Ratan Tata? Simplicity level, yes. What else? Personality is something which the more you guys will keep on talking, the more we will enjoy what we are doing right now. Charitable, yes, correct. Else, man of principles, humble businessman, nationalist, Indian, correct. Focus on quality, simplicity. The next, Bharat Ratna. Yeah, I mean, Abhishek, this gets trending on Twitter anytime. Once in 3-4 months, Bharat Ratna for Ratan Tata. Honest, correct. When you talk of Elon Musk, okay, when you talk of Musk, Tesla, what comes in your mind? How do you connect him with his personality with you? How do you never give up? Yes. Confidence, correct. Then I hope everybody knows him. A lot of people said innovator, yes. Long-term vision, which we say visionary. उसको हम कहेंगे visionary. Try something new, को हम कहेंगे innovator. Best in all, okay. Always trying new things. Futuristic. Brings new things is extraordinary, correct. Courageous, okay. What about Dhirubhai Ambani, the third personality? How would you connect Dhirubhai Ambani with this? Similarly, like we did Ratan Tata and thing. Okay, down to earth, okay. Persistent. Else, simple person, good planning. Okay, futuristic. So I think you can have more answers. You can just putting the answers while I'm talking also. Risk taker, okay. Struggle, consistency, ambitious, great. So why did I show you these? Because these are professionally successful people. And professionally successful people into 3 different eras, okay. So the first example of Dhirubhai Ambani is a first generation businessman into an era of India which was into licensing Raj, and a couple of things were not in rightly defined, and he still struggled and did so. He determines a lot of determination. Come what may, I have to do this. I will keep doing it, and I will ensure that I reach wherever I want to go. Second is about
Right, obviously. So these are all the names of desktop operating systems, right? Any other type of operating system?
So Android,
All right.
iOS.
why are we talking
iOS.
of this operating systems?
Any other?
Yeah,
Yeah.
carry on. I think it was somebody else. They are on mute now.
Okay, I think
You can continue, sir. This is a technical mistake. Sorry, sir.
okay.
You can continue.
Yes. I think there was some session on mobile OS going on and it got crunched. Okay, that's fine. So then we talk of Ratan Tata. So Ratan Tata is somebody who had a base, and from that base he took it to the next level. So values is what defines Ratan Tata. According to me, it is also everything what you said is also correct. But what I'm trying to is I'm trying to just put some dots and connect them. So Ratan Tata is somebody who has a lot of values, principles. Why values and principles? Because he was the flag bearer of something which was already going forward. And Dhirubhai Ambani was somebody who actually was the first person to do it. And third is Elon Musk. He's futuristic. He's completely risk taking. He thought of electric cars when nobody had thought of, and we all know what he's doing with SpaceX and a couple of other things. So these business personalities, we always say personalities, businessmen and business personalities. A lot of people have researched thousands of successful business personalities. So, I'll tell you my personal example. I love reading, autobiographies of successful people. So I've read from Bill Gates to, Richard Branson to, Merrill Lynch, couple of people, a lot of Warren Buffett, Ratan Tata. So there's a book of Indian businesses like the Birlas, Tatas, and Ambani, which is called Business Maharajas by an author called Geeta Piramal. So Geeta Piramal, she actually have written this book and she's been with all these people and she has very nicely explained what people had gone through, what the struggles they had and how they had come up. So it's from an Indian perspective, it's an amazing thing. If you understand and read about Steve Jobs, if you understand and read about Bill Gates, if you understand and read about Warren Buffett, there are a lot of things which are common. Okay, so if I can understand some common points, and there is a lot of research which is done by a lot of research houses, psychological houses, that these are the things which are kind of a thing as a successful. So how does all these things work is, let's say you are feeling you're having a bit body ache and you have a temperature of 100. 9 out of 10 doctor will say have a paracetamol. If it doesn't work, come to me tomorrow. ऐसा ही बोलते हैं, right? Most of the doctors ले ऐसा हो रहा है, एक पैरासीटामोल ले लो, नहीं ठीक होता है तो come back to me tomorrow. Similarly, why is it that successful? Because it's a tried, tested process. It's a scientific thing, and people say if you do that, most of the times you get results. Similarly, हम जो बात करते हैं हमेशा, हम भी वही बात करते हैं. This is a tried and tested thing. We know this thing works. So if you try to do this, you'll be happy. And you may achieve what you get. And that's the reason we talk on all these things. So what we talk and what we try to tell you, we don't tell you to follow it like anything. What we are trying to do is open your minds, making you aware of what is there, and then it's your call to decide what I need out of it. You go to a buffet in a marriage, so shadi mein there's so many food which has been served. You don't eat everything. You first eat what you like, and then similarly you taste a few things. After tasting, if you like something, you do it well. If you don't like it, you don't eat it. If you like paneer tikka, that doesn't mean that har ek jagah ka paneer tikka aap khaoge. It depends on the taste, the environment, the way it is being served, who has cooked it, and a couple of things. Similarly, personality is all about self. My personality. I have to decide. I am the controller of myself. मुझे decide करना है कि मुझे लोग कैसे पहचानें. Will people know me as a person who is introvert, extrovert, innovator, anything? Depend करता है. कुछ होते हैं जो हमेशा complain ही करते. Any time there are a lot of people. We see this in a corporate setup. A set of employees are always complaining. बस काम क्यों नहीं हुआ? सर इंटरनेट स्लो था. काम क्यों नहीं हुआ? सर कस्टमर अवेलेबल नहीं था. काम क्यों नहीं था? सर हमारा प्राइस ज्यादा है. काम क्यों नहीं हुआ? सर हमारे प्रोडक्ट का फीडबैक अच्छा नहीं है. काम क्यों नहीं हुआ? सर हमारी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ने ये किया, डिस्पैच टाइम पे नहीं हुआ. That's not what you are. We are not here to complain. We are here to do things. I always say it's better to have a vision than to have a reason. मतलब काम करने के लिए विजन अच्छा है रीजन से, नहीं करने के रीजन से. So you get less marks in exam. You have a lot of reasons why you could not score. फैकल्टी ने अच्छा नहीं पढ़ाया, वो तो सबसे अच्छा है. फैकल्टी ने पढ़ाया, आप सेशन में नहीं गए, वो नहीं बताओगे, पर आप कहोगे फैकल्टी ने नहीं पढ़ाया, नोट्स नहीं मिला, मेरा बुक खो गया, लाइट नहीं था, बीमार हो गया था, दोस्त के यहाँ हुआ था, एंड कपल ऑफ थिंग्स. Will you ever say I did not prepare well? Ever say that? No. How many of you, when you get less marks, do actually self-introspect? अभी तो ये ट्रेंड भी चला गया कि एग्जाम के बाद, if you look at the situation in the past during the exams, तो हम लोग एग्जाम के बाद आधा घंटा पूरा एग्जाम का क्वेश्चन पेपर सब मिलके डिस्कस करते थे कि बॉस, what have you written, what answers you have written, and couple of things. And we used to just discuss, and we were so emotional about what we have written in the exam and couple of things. But today VC जैसे ही एग्जाम खत्म होता है, nobody talks of the question paper. क्वेश्चन पेपर किसी के हाथ में नहीं दिखता है. You know, जैसे ही लोग बाहर निकलते हैं तो you hardly see then people coming out from the exam halls, from the college gate. एग्जाम हॉल से कॉलेज गेट तक क्वेश्चन पेपर कहाँ चला जाता है पता नहीं. So that's what it happens, introspection, right? So that is what we always try to tell you कि आपका पर्सनालिटी आपके कंट्रोल में है और आपको डिसाइड करना है. Yeah, can you have the next thing, Dinesh? Yeah, we had Sachin Tendulkar also, but he was a sports person, which we had already discussed. So that's the reason we did not give. Yeah, we can have the next slide. Yeah, next. So, this is again research which people have done. It's a very, very, very good research, which has one of the largest set of respondents and people into it. So this research have come out with 16 personality types. जैसे हमारा होता है हर एक चीज में टाइप ए, टाइप बी, टाइप सी. दे हैव कम अप विद अ गुड रिसर्च ऑन अंडरस्टैंडिंग द 16 पर्सनालिटी टाइप्स. और ये 16 पर्सनालिटी टाइप्स के बेसिस पे बहुत सारे लोगों ने बहुत सारे कॉम्बिनेशंस बनाए हैं. So, like if you can simplify it, we can say like you have different type of khichdis or different type of biryanis. The basic ingredients remains the same, but maybe the mixture makes a huge difference. So that's what we'll be talking. So we'll just quickly take on and understand what are these. There is an extrovert. What does extrovert means? जो हमेशा outgoing है, ज़्यादा बोलता है, लोगों से बातें करना अच्छा लगता है. Like these are the people who love talking. I'll say I'm an extrovert. I love talking to a lot of people. I socialize. I meet a lot of people. I love spending time with people. So that is a personality type which is extrovert. Before I'm explaining this, but before that, just keep one thing in your mind as a perspective. These are ideal. No individual can be only extrovert or cannot be only introvert. These are 16 types. तो आप as an individual can be combination of multiple of these 16. ये 16 में से आप के अंदर 5 भी हो सकते हैं characteristics, 6 भी हो सकते हैं, नहीं भी हो सकते. So please, when I'm discussing, never take a logic that I am an extrovert so I'm good, or I'm an extrovert so I'm not good. No one of the 16 defines. So there is a combination of these 16 which would be there in each individual. So do not look into that perspective. Just try and understand in a manner informative कि ये चीजें हैं, और try to identify when I'm talking कि मैं जो समझा रहा हूँ ऐसा कुछ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक आप में है या नहीं है. आपको उसका जरूरत है या नहीं है वो हम बाद में बात करेंगे. So one is extrovert, who always is kind of outgoing. जिसको बोलते हैं outgoing person, बाहर जाता है, बातें करता है, socialize करता है. उसका exactly opposite होता है introvert, who loves to be with himself, who loves to go deep into self, who does have interaction but have interaction with selected people, trustworthy people, and who's somebody who loves to spend time for the own. काफी writers होते हैं, वो काफी बार incognito mode में अपने साथ ही रहते हैं. They have deep thinking. They read a lot. So readers. So again, I am a combination of both. I read a lot. I do a deep thinking, but again, I try to talk to people in evaluating कि मैंने जो बात पढ़ी, मैंने जो बात की, वो practically logical है या नहीं है. So like if I read that a kind of a people have certain kind of a trait. So I always have traits like a teacher has certain kind of common personality traits. A cricketer has a certain set of common personality traits. A banker, a person who works in a bank for more than 5 years, develops a certain level of common personality traits. So that is what I have developed myself. Then I also need to try and test it. Before, if I talk to you, I need to have a proof of concept. So then I go meet a lot of bankers, talk to them, try and interact with them, try and find and evaluate that is my study, is my logic correct? And then that's how I come across. So there is extrovert, introvert, and then next, Next is sensing and intuition. So, like this is again a type of personality. So let's get into intuition first. So what does intuition come from? Intuition is a feeling which come to you when you go, that something is going to happen, this is going to happen, this can happen, that can happen. So intuition is something when the people say the world is going to end in 2020. We did not end, okay? Initially, there was a report which said in 2016 or 17 the world is going to end. We did not end. There were intuitions which people used to say that they have an intuition. ऐसा हो सकता है, ये हमारा intuition. So there are people who are intuition. Now intuition is very intellectual people because they connect a lot of dots. They would say कि पिछली बार जब टेम्परेचर 35 को क्रॉस किया था तो उसके 2 हफ्ते के बाद बहुत बारिश गिरा था. ऐसा 3 बार हुआ है and he will connect this. So he'll have a pattern that on this day it happened, that day it happened, and that day happened. I'll give an example like we have in stock markets. A lot of time people say that on the day of budget, if the finance minister announces this, I have an intuition the markets will go up. So if I say there's a pattern, then that pattern and impressions and couple of things, they give me an opportunity to predict what is going to happen, and that's my intuition. There are a set of people who are intuition. In intuition, there are positive and negative intuitions. So there are some people who are optimistic, they'll have positive intuitions. Pessimist will always have a negative intuition. ये intuition वाला चीज COVID-19 में बहुत strong हो गया. लोग बोलते थे दुनिया खत्म हो जाएगी COVID-19 में, सब मर जाएंगे, बहुत सारे लोग मर जाएंगे. It did not happen, friends. There was intuition that nobody will, vaccine तो मिलेगा ही नहीं. Vaccine मिलेगा कैसे? और in the world today we have like so many vaccines, like almost half a dozen vaccines are rolled out and been given. People are telling vaccine आ जाएगा, पर इतने बड़े देश में, इतने बड़े दुनिया में हम वैक्सीन कैसे देंगे? We are vaccinating a lot of people. So there is negative intuition and there is positive intuition. This is a personality trait. Then you have sensing. So sensing is more, we can say, sensible. काफी बार मैं एक जगह पे जाता हूँ तो sensing is more realistic, intuition is more futuristic. इसको आप याद करके रखो कि सेंस क्या. मैं एक रेस्टोरेंट में गया, वहां पे मैंने देखा कि और लेट्स से यू मूव ऑन द हाईवेज. हम हाईवे पे बहुत घूमते रहते हैं, तो हाईवे पे अगर हम कहीं पे चाय पीने रुकना है तो व्हाट वी सी द नंबर ऑफ कार्स पार्क्ड इन द रेस्टोरेंट. सो आई गेट अ सेंस कि अगर ज्यादा गाड़ियां पड़ी है तो आई गेट अ सेंस that this place is going to be is good enough because a lot of people are there. If I don't see any cars, I'll sense that this thing doesn't seem to be good. So that is about being sense. So that's being sensible, and sensible people always have a good narrative like the intuition people, but they are more realistic. They will wait for things to happen and then make a sense. Intuition is a bit early, और intuition का next stage होता है थोड़ा sense करना. ठीक है, next. Next is thinking and feeling. So there is a thinking personality. Thinking personality is always a thinker. वो हमेशा सोचता रहता है, वरना मतलब करने से पहले, करने के बाद हमेशा सोचेगा. I'll give you an example. Let's say a lot of students would have given presentations in life. आप लोग के यहाँ प्रेजेंटेशन होता है? आपने कहीं पे प्रेजेंटेशन या पब्लिक स्पीकिंग ऐसा कुछ किया है किसी ने? राइट? Yes, 2 people have done it or more have done it. You've done presentations or public speaking or essay competition or elocution competition में part लिया होगा आप लोगों ने. Correct. Now let me give you a real time example. Pratyush have done a lot of times. So so the people who've done a lot of times would be somebody who will help me with my answer when I ask. आप जब भी ऐसे कुछ कंपटीशन में पार्ट्स लेते हो या जब भी आप ऐसे कुछ प्रेजेंटेशन बनाने का काम करते हो तो उसमें 3 फेज होता है. एक फेज होता है जब आप उसकी तैयारी करते हो, प्रिपरेशन मोड, दैट आई प्रिपेयर माई सेल्फ टू डू दैट थिंग. अनदर थिंग इज आई डिलीवर. अगर मुझे किसी ने कहा था कि मुझे आज आपको प्रेजेंटेशन देना था, तो हम लोगों ने कुछ चीजें कल प्रिपेयर किया, पहले प्रिपेयर किया हमने, उसके बारे में तैयारी किया, आज हमने उसको प्रेजेंट किया. सो टुडे इज अ डे व्हेन आई एम प्रेजेंटिंग. और द फेज आफ्टर प्रेजेंटिंग वुड बी इंट्रोस्पेक्ट, कि मैं सोचूंगा कि मैंने कैसे प्रेजेंट किया, मैंने क्या क्या प्रेजेंट किया, और मैं कंपेयर करूंगा कि मैंने जो प्लान किया था क्या वो सब चीजें मैंने प्रेजेंट की है या नहीं की है. Now the people who have done it a lot of times would realize that हमेशा आप जो प्लान करते हो उसमें से हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ चीजें रह जाएगी, और हमेशा कुछ चीजें ऐसी आप उस समय में प्रेजेंट करोगे जो आपने कभी प्लान ही नहीं किया था. So there were things which you will miss, and there will things which would have happened which you have not planned. Why does it happen? A thinker can identify this, कि ये मैंने प्लान किया था और ऐसा हुआ. फर्स्ट थिंग, यू नो, एज आई सेड, डज इट हैपन टू ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस? ये 3 फेज में हमने प्लान किया कि मैं ये करूंगा, पर जब आप करते हो तो ऑब्वियसली कुछ चीजें भूल जाते हो और कुछ इम्प्रॉम्प्टू ऐसा करते हो which you had never planned off. It can pull it off or it can not pull it off, but yes, it happens. But if you are a thinker personality, अगर आप thinker हो तो आप इन चीजों को हमेशा सोचोगे, और सोचने के बाद आप इसको चेंज करोगे, जिससे आपका फाइन ट्यूनिंग होगा. यू नो, हम रेडियो सुनते तो रेडियो में आवाज आता है जब आपका चैनल नजदीक होता है, यू नो, तो पहले आवाज आपको क्लियर नहीं आता है, फिर जैसे जैसे आप उसको फाइन ट्यून करते हो तो आवाज एकदम क्लियर हो जाता है. दैट्स व्हाट अ पर्सनैलिटी इज. हम आज वही बात कर रहे हैं, हम आज यही बात कर रहे हैं कि आपकी पर्सनैलिटी को फाइन ट्यून कैसे करें. अभी ये थोड़ा थोड़ा आसपास का एक्सटर्नल वॉइस आ रहा है ना, उसको एकदम फाइन ट्यून करके आपको लता मंगेशकर का सॉन्ग एकदम बढ़िया सुनना है, एंड you have to be that great personality, and so we are talking today. Next है feeling. ये feeling वाले लोग होते हैं ना, वो थोड़े इमोशन ज्यादा होते हैं और बहुत जल्दी यू नो कंक्लूजन पे आ जाते हैं कि हाँ यार ऐसा है ना, यू नो ये ऐसा ही है. यू नो, लाइक लेट्स से देयर इज अ सेट ऑफ पीपल, जो लोग रास्ते पे आप क्रॉस रोड पे खड़े हो, and the small child comes and asks for something, तो कुछ लोग सोचते हैं यार बेचारा लड़का है, उसके पास कुछ नहीं है, हमको देना चाहिए, एंड ही जस्ट पिक्स आउट हिज वॉलेट और 100 रुपीज दे देते हैं. देयर इज अनदर सेट ऑफ पीपल हु वुड से ये तो इनका बिजनेस हो गया है, वी आर प्रमोटिंग देम नॉट टू वर्क. मैं पैसा दे दूंगा तो मैं उसको प्रमोट करूंगा कि वो काम ना करो, उसको इजी पैसा कमाने का आदत हो जाएगा, और मैं ये पैसा नहीं दूंगा. अभी ये दोनों लोग आपकी स्क्रीन पे है. देयर इज वन पर्सन हु इज अ थिंकर, देयर इज अनदर पर्सन हु इज अ फीलिंग, राइट? नेक्स्ट, देयर इज जजमेंटल एंड परसीव. परसेप्शन और जजमेंटल, इसमें भी डिफरेंस होता है. परसीव करना मतलब मेरे को, मैं सोच रहा हूँ आपके बारे में, मुझे लगता है कि आप ऐसा कर सकते हो. और जजमेंटल का मतलब मुझे पता है आप ऐसा ही करोगे. जैसे अगर आपका दोस्त आपको पिकअप करने आता है, राइट, इफ 2 of your friends are going together and you've asked him to come at 10:30, he doesn't reach at 10:30. Okay, so you may perceive the first time, you will think it's okay, you know, that he would be stuck with something. I think he will be there on time. You perceive that. But if he continues doing this for 3 to 4 times, then you will judge him that ये late ही आएगा. So when you are perceiving, as a personality who is perceiving is more flexible, you know, perceiving stage में आप दोनों तरफ का सोचते हो. Judgmental side, you are stuck. I would suggest you a movie which is a remake of an English movie, एक रुका हुआ सा फैसला. Okay, it's a Hindi movie, it's a remake of an fantastic English movie, but the English movie is into black and white, and so maybe you would not like it, but एक रुका हुआ सा फैसला is a Hindi movie. Do watch it. You know, it's the clash of personalities, clash of perspectives, clash of decision making. बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है. वहां पे आपको मैं जो ये 16 पर्सनैलिटीज आज हम बात करेंगे ना, तो हो सके तो 1 या 2 दिन में ये मूवी देखना, हो सके तो आज ही आप ये मूवी देखना, और मैंने जो जो पर्सनैलिटी ट्रेड्स की बात की ना, ये सब ट्रेड्स आपको वो घंटे की मूवी में मिलेंगे. नेक्स्ट, अभी ये जो हमने पर्सनैलिटीज की बात की, हमने बात किया एक्सट्रोवर्ट, हमने बात किया इंट्रोवर्ट. तो हम अगर देखें आपने लास्ट स्लाइड्स में, तो एक्सट्रोवर्ट के ब्रैकेट में ई लिखा था, इंट्रोवर्ट के ब्रैकेट में आई लिखा था, सेंसिंग के ब्रैकेट में एस लिखा था, एन से इंट्यूशन था, टी से थिंकिंग था, एफ से फीलिंग था, जे से जजिंग था और पी से परसीविंग था. अभी बहुत सारे लोगों ने ये पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट्स को कंबाइन करके बताया कि अगर ये 4 कॉम्बिनेशन वाला पर्सनालिटी है ना, तो वो ऐसा है. तो अगर हम ISJTJ मतलब हम अगर इंट्रोवर्ट, सेंसिंग, थिंकिंग और जजिंग, ये 4 तरीके के लोगों को मिला ना, तो वो एक इंस्पेक्टर जैसा काम करता है. ठीक है, अगर हम देखें तो एक इंस्पेक्टर क्या काम करता है, राइट? ही हैज टू इन्वेस्टिगेट, he has to think, he has to sense from the crime scene, क्या हुआ वहां जाके उसको सेंस करना है और उसको डीप थिंकिंग करना है वहां जाके कि ये क्या हो रहा है. अगर आप आज आजकल की वेब सीरीज देखोगे तो आपको ये इंस्पेक्टर वाला चीज बहुत दिखेगा. और इसको ज्यादा अच्छे से समझना है तो आप सीआईडी में जो एसीपी प्रद्युमन थे, वो ये स्पेसिफिक पर्सनालिटी में फॉलो करते हैं, तो आप इजीली समझ पाते हो. नेक्स्ट, then there is a counselor. So if you are introvert, if you have a intuition, if you have a feeling, and if you are a judgmental person, then do counseling. मतलब आपने बहुत सारा सोचा और आपने डिसाइड किया ऐसा 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 करने से ऐसा ही होता है. तो आप देखो कि जो भी वीजा के काउंसलर होते हैं, एडमिशन के काउंसलर होते हैं, करियर काउंसलर्स होते हैं, उनके साथ आप आर्ग्यूमेंट करना, वो आपकी बात नहीं मानेंगे क्योंकि वो जजमेंटल होते हैं. दे हैव वन ऑफ द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ देम इज जजमेंटल. दे नेवर अग्री टू योर पॉइंट. व्हाई? बिकॉज दे फील दे आर करेक्ट. सो दिस इज अनदर काइंड ऑफ अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ पर्सनालिटी. नेक्स्ट, मास्टरमाइंड. अगर आप इंट्रोवर्ट हो, आप इंट्यूशन वाले हो, आपका थिंकिंग बहुत ज्यादा है और आपका जजमेंटल भी है. आप देखना जितने भी क्रिमिनल्स होते हैं, ये उनका स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है कि वो किसी को बताते नहीं है वो क्या सोच रहे हैं. उनका इंट्यूशन होता है कि यहाँ पे पैसा है, मुझे चोरी करने जाना है. उनका थिंकिंग बहुत डीप होता है और उनका जजमेंट भी सही होता है. सो somebody who has a strong intuition and also has a strong judgment. So the people who are lawyers or who are like criminals or who are into analytical jobs, research jobs, ये लोग are kind of a mastermind. If I say Elon Musk is a mastermind. Why is a mastermind? Because he's an introvert. He thinks a lot. You never see Elon Musk talking to a lot of people. वो कभी भी सोशल गैदरिंग्स या ऐसी जगह पे नहीं जाते. उसके जगह फेसबुक का देख लो तो that he loves going into places and getting himself clicked in couple of things. Elon Musk is specific. He remains to the point and he always tries and move ahead. So he's kind of a mastermind. Next, the giver. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो हमेशा होते हैं. We were talking of the रतन टाटा factor. तो अगर आप रतन टाटा को देखें तो he is an extrovert, right? He has a strong intuition. He has a very strong feeling. And he is also judgmental. He knows what to do. He always talks to people. He always talks to his employee. He always talks to his stakeholders. And he always have feeling. That feeling part is very important. आजकल बहुत फेमस चल रहा है. रतन टाटा पुणे में उनके एक एक्स एम्प्लॉय बीमार था तो उनके घर गए, उनके घर जाके उनको मिला, उनसे बात किया और उनके घर का खाना खाया. This is going rounds on the social media and professional network and newspaper. This defines the personality. He is a giver. So Ratan Tata is kind of this personality. हमने जो आपको एग्जांपल दिया. Next, and the craft person. Somebody who is an introvert, somebody with a strong sense, who thinks and who perceives. जो चौथा एग्जांपल था सचिन तेंदुलकर का, is a craft person, artist. Sachin Tendulkar again is a very individual. He's not an extrovert guy. वो हमेशा सोचता जाता है. He and most of the successful, even Rahul Dravid ले लो आप, they are not an extrovert personality. They are the crafts person. You know, the artist. They always within themselves. So मैंने कहा था authors होते हैं, writers होते हैं. They are kind of this. So this is that combination of personalities, traits. Next, and then there is provider. You know, जो बहुत सारों को socially help करता है. You know, who helps. So this, अगर आपके faculties है, कोई teachers है, अगर आपके life में जो टीचर्स को आप बहुत ही याद करते हो, उस टीचर्स में ये पक्का ये ट्रेट्स ही होंगे. Like they would be an extrovert, they would have a good sense about things, they would feel what you understand, and they would be very much judgmental about you, about whom they are talking to. So these are that kind of a personality, the provider. Next, and there is an idealistic. There is a lot of principles in life, and there are people who are introvert, who have an intuition, who are feeling, and who have a strong perceiving. Next, and then you have a performer who has the following feelings. So now, can you have the next slide? And then there is another combination of a champion, right? So I'm just rushing this because this is something which we are already talking of. Then there is a doer, the commander, one by one. You know, let just go back. Yeah. So then, yeah, the commander, the thinker. Yeah, from the thinker we can have 2 seconds each for each slide, and then you can just roll it off. All of you can just note it down if you want, or else we will share this slide for your understanding. Right, we can just put it a couple of seconds each for each slide and just take it forward. Correct. So Dinesh, if you can, yeah, just hold on here. So now हमको पता है कि these are the things, or these are the various personality traits, and these are the combinations. So अब question आता है कि how do I develop myself for this? You know, how do I prepare myself, or how do I put my personality into this? So I think आपको पहले दिनेश ने have just talked about self-awareness. So there are 5 steps which we say. First step is self-awareness. You know, why do we need these steps is to understand कि मेरा personality क्या है, मुझे क्या होना है, और उसमें क्या gaps है, right? So I'm just explaining you 5 steps which you can follow to enhance your personality with the basis of everything which we have discussed till now. So first thing you should be aware is you should have a very strong self-assessment. You know, आपको अपने बारे में बहुत ही strong चीजें पता होनी चाहिए, जिसको हम self-awareness भी बोलते हैं. I think in the first part Dinesh was talking about it. He talked about Jory window. So आपको पता होना चाहिए मैं क्या हूँ, you know what I am. So if you have a piece of, you all know what is SWOT, SWOT क्या होता है, SWOT क्या होता है? What is SWOT? आप लोग बता पाओगे? Strength, weaknesses. Correct. So the step 1 is self-assessment, कि मैं खुद को पहचानूं और खुद में क्या क्या चीजें हैं उसको जान लूं. तो मेरा फर्स्ट स्टेप होगा मेरा खुद का SWOT एनालिसिस करना. आई वुड अप्रिशिएट अगर आप लोग, इफ यू हैव अ पीस ऑफ पेन एंड पेपर विथ यू, just note down whatever comes to you. What is your strength, what is your weakness, what is your opportunity, and what is your threat. आपका खुद का कि आप क्या कर सकते हो. So when we say weakness, strength, opportunity and threats, ये इंडिविजुअल का करना है, ना कोई कंपनी का करना है, ना कुछ इंडस्ट्री का करना है. Trust me, the SWOT analysis, individual SWOT analysis has been a very tremendous thing for a lot of people. We normally SWOT analysis is not for individuals, it's for corporates and companies and into finance and market research. But individual, if you can identify your strengths, आपको आपकी strengths पता हो, आपकी weakness पता हो, opportunity पता हो और threats पता हो, आज you'll be in a better position to identify this based on the discussion we had. Now you know that what are the different personality types, what are the different personality traits, कैसे अलग अलग लोग होते हैं, और टाइपकास्ट करना है किसी को तो उसमें क्या क्या पर्सनालिटीज है. सो स्टेप 1 इज सेल्फ असेसमेंट. स्टेप 2 इज एस्पिरेशंस. आपके एस्पिरेशंस क्या है, आपको क्या बनना है, यू नो व्हाट डू यू वांट टू बी. पहले स्टेप में मैं जानूंगा मैं क्या हूं. दूसरे स्टेप में मैं ये देखूंगा मुझे क्या बनना है, मुझे कहाँ जाना है. यू नो आई वांट टू बी एन एंटरप्रेन्योर, आई वांट टू बी a government employee, I want to be a private job employee, I want to be a faculty, I want to be a sports person. Whatever you want to be, identify, find that. और फिर उसको हमने जो अभी बात की उससे कंपेयर करो. कंपेयर करके बताओ कि ABC स्किल्स मेरे में है SWOT एनालिसिस से, और मुझे जो बनना है उसमें ये सेट ऑफ स्किल्स चाहिए. सो आई हैव दिस, आई नीड दिस, align it, and you are good to go with your aspirations. So that is what I say step 3, which is skill gap assessment. You try and find what's the gap, skill gap assessment, and then fix it. You know, let's say you want to get into a profession wherein you need to be more extrovert, but you are not an extrovert, so you have to do that. You need to be in a profession which is more analytical, but you do not have that, so put that thing in your mind and be more analytical. And what will happen once you know that this is what I have, this is what I want to be, and this is what I need to gain, उसके बाद आप क्या करोगे? Simple, you will do learning. आप सीखोगे कैसे मैं अपने आप को तैयार करूं. So it's completely how you learn. So how do you learn? You have to identify that if I have to be extrovert, what all skills do I need, what all things I need. I need to speak more, I need to have more vocabulary, I need to meet more people, I need to talk to more people, I need to do XYZ. If I have to be thinker, I have to be analytical, if I have to be more research oriented, then I have to read a lot of things, I should have a lot of references, a couple of things. So let me give you an example. In the entire discussion which I am having in the last 1 hour, मैंने लास्ट 1 घंटे में कितनी सारी कंपनीज के नाम बोले, कितने सारे पर्सनालिटीज के नाम बोले, कितने एनिमल्स के नाम बोले, कुछ लोकेशंस के नाम बोले, कुछ सिचुएशंस के नाम बोले और कुछ प्रोफेशंस के नाम बोले. अपार्ट फ्रॉम द डिस्कशंस, इफ यू जस्ट रिमेंबर दैट, अगर आपको वो भी याद आ गया तो जस्ट इमेजिन के जो कंटेंट हमने आज बात की है वो कितना सारा था. पर्सनालिटीज, इंडिविजुअल, बिजनेसमैन, एग्जाम्पल्स, कोट्स, सिचुएशंस, रिसर्च, साइकोलॉजी, कितना बात कर लिया. सो लर्निंग, आपका पर्सपेक्टिव होना चाहिए. दिनेश ने आपको कहा था कि आप पेन पेपर लेके कितने लोग बैठते हैं. वो पेन पेपर का एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ. नो पर्सनैलिटीज, जापान, मेरा स्पेलिंग जापान होता है तो मुझे जापान से थोड़ा ज्यादा लगाव है. इन जापान, every person who goes to work, okay, remember this, every person who goes to work goes with a pen and a small diary. जापान में आप एक ही बार बताया जाता है. So if you come to work, they will tell you कि आपको ये काम करना है, वो एक ही बार बताएंगे, आपको याद रखना है. Second time you are not supposed to ask them. And they have that pen and diary, and that pen and diary, they note everything which is taught to them, and they ensure they follow in the next time. अगर next time पूछते हो तो आप घर चले जाओ. That's a very strong thing about Japan. And so that pen and diary thing is very, very essential. And the last step, to have a great personality, after knowing क्या बनना है, क्या gap है, क्या चाहिए, सब कुछ is to practice. Simple. Practice, practice, and practice. Try being yourself. Try being yourself. Try being a better you than what you are today. आज मैं ये हूँ, कल मैं ये होना चाहता हूँ, तो उसके लिए मुझे आज करना ही करना. That's what you have to be. Based on everything what we discussed today, I am sure आज के बाद, इस discussion के बाद, you will become better personality. You feel that? आप लोगों को लगता है कि ये session के बाद आप लोग ज़्यादा self think करोगे, ज़्यादा self aware रहोगे, आपको अलग अलग personalities के बारे में पता लगा, तो आप अपने आप को define अच्छे से कर पाओगे, लोग आपको क्या define करना चाहते हैं वो आप बना पाओगे. You feel you guys will be able to do this after today's session and become a better personality than what you are today, a better you tomorrow? Yes? So I think everybody in the session feel yes, write it. If you feel no, write no, that no, I cannot be, or yes, I can be. You know, ये ऐसा है that I cook, I love cooking, okay? I cook something, I serve that thing. So there is one thing which I would love about food is, you know, okay, Safal is telling no, great. So Safal, do let me know what you feel, why you cannot be a better person tomorrow. You can always write that, we can address it right now. So when I cook a food, there is a journey which I cook a food and I feel good about it, that I have cooked something. But if somebody comes back and tells me that, boss, the food which you cooked was really good, now that adds a lot of charm to it. That's what personality is. You do something, you get appreciation, you give appreciation, and you keep becoming better and better. That's what you are. So be a better you tomorrow than what you are today, and things will be great for you in your life. I'll end with a small thing of Sachin Tendulkar's book. So in the book, he stated an example, or the author has stated an example. In an interaction with Sachin, he asked Sachin that, Sachin, if you score 0 on a day, what do you do after scoring that, going back to nets? Sachin says he would, the next day, if he scores 0, he will do the practice which he does on daily basis to be a better you. The follow-up question by the author was, Sachin, if you score 100 on a certain day, what do you do on the next day? Sachin said, I would practice on daily basis. So whatever happens, it will happen, but what defines me is the game I play. I will play the game, I will be my personality. It's on, the results are not in my control, and couple of things, right? Correct. So Safal, I've never said, it's a very good thing which you said. So I'm not somebody who would like you. You yourself, I said, better you for you tomorrow, not for somebody. You feel good about yourself, that's what you have to do. If you don't feel good about yourself and you want to be better for yourself, change. In the entire discussion, I'm not telling you that change yourself for others. Always and always change yourself for self, benchmark yourself. A better you than what you are you today. ठीक है, मैं आप ही को आपसे कंपेयर करने का बता रहा हूँ, not for anybody else. Example are references. Okay, references is learning. You can always learn. Reference book आपको सिखाती है, एग्जाम में आपको खुद लिखना है. आप वही का वही लिखते हो या आपका खुद का लिखते, depends on you. That's what our life story is about. Correct? So we are open for questions. Dinesh, you can end the presentation. We can have questions from the audience, right?